up, my dudes? Back for another one. This one, I'm going to be going over my experience with the 12.5 pistol and how I feel about it. A lot of people call it the do-it-all rifle. It's got the extra length for extra velocity and ballistics and all that. And I'm going to go over my personal experience with it and where I think it kind of sits perfectly as a rifle. In these videos, you can see me, I'm running it with LPVO with a top dot. You're going to see me run it with just a red dot, and I'll go over what I think works best with the 12.5. Running it with an LPVO and a top dot, I found that it was defeating the purpose of having a shorter rifle at that point. In my opinion, I like 16-inch rifles, I like big rifles, I like heavy ones, but in my opinion, if I'm going for a shorty, anything under like 14.5, I'm going for something that I can use as like a carbine in a carbine setting and have it be very, very maneuverable, lightweight, and just be able to get on target fast. With the LPVO and the top dot on there, I felt like I was just lugging around a 16-inch rifle without the benefits of having a 16-inch rifle. So in my personal opinion, LPVO with the top dot, or even just an LPVO on 12.5, is null and void, in my opinion. I just don't think it sits right on there. It's not, I don't know. And also, I'm a big MPVO guy at this point, too. If I'm putting a magnified optic on top of a rifle, I want to have the ability to have parallax on it. I want to be able to make hits out really, really far. That's a lot of weight for me to have in 1 to 8, 1 to 10 with a parallax set on it, that your hits just aren't going to be exactly where you want them to be. And you can see me running it in this check drill right here. I did the whole standards check, or the redacted standards with the 12.5 with an LPVO and top dot. Times weren't terrible. They were pretty standard, pretty up to par. I just run them so much I can do them in a lot of different configurations, get very, very similar times with just about any of my setups. So it's not really an issue. It's more of a like comfort and form factor of having that much weight on a rifle that is shorter is defeating the purpose, in my opinion. So for 12.5, my perfect setup, in my opinion, you'll see in these videos later, is what I ran last week. Irons, fixed irons on there with a red dot, a solid red dot. I found out I am a very big fan of EOTechs and really, really big windowed optics. I am not a huge fan of running the like aim point clones as a standalone optic. I really like the big windows. It just, something about it, it's easier to get on target. It's just, I like it. I like it a lot better. I like those big chunky red dots on there. Well, EOTechs are holographics, but the Griffin Armament I'm running is a phenomenal red dot, and it's a big old chunky guy. Sits really clean, so you get a good cheek weld while also being raised pretty good. I think it's lower third still, just like EOTech is. But it's just like a super solid red dot. Like it a lot. So my opinion with running the 12.5 is run it like it's carbine. Set it up like it's 10.5. I think that's where it thrives in its setup, is fixed irons, laser with a flashlight. SMS is my go-to because they're incredible. $200, you can't beat it. You get a flashlight, a laser, IR laser, IR illuminator. You get just all you could need in one device, which is like 9 ounces. It's like weighs nothing. Don't have to have an extra flashlight on there. It's got a pressure pad so you can reach it, put it wherever you want, on the top, on the side, wherever you like it. I personally like it on the side because the laser is perfectly in line with the barrel, which makes it so if I zero this at 50 or 100 or whatever, my zero is going to be, the holdover is perfect from 7 to 50 or 70 or 7 to 100. I just have to account for being off to the right a little bit of where I'm impacting. That's just my personal preference. That's what I like. So for the 12.5, it's no go for the LPVO for me. I just don't think the benefits and the capabilities of running an LPVO are there for that shorter rifle. If I'm running magnified, I want it on a 16. I want something with a little bit of velocity, be able to hit targets out to distance, and I want an MPVO. I want something with parallax. I want something that I feel good about where my impacts are going to be at. But that being said, I love running this thing like a carbine. That is, I think, where the 12.5 thrives. Is it doesn't feel much bigger than the 10.5, but you have a lot better ballistics. And I know everybody's going to jump in the comments and go, 11.5 has just about as good. I know. I've run an 11.5. They're awesome too. I just wanted to give kind of the bastard length of ARs a shot, which is a 12.5, and it's a pretty cool setup. I understand why people go 11.5. You have just about the same ballistics, and you're an inch shorter. I get it. You're probably right. I'm not going to discredit you on that, but I just wanted to share my experience with 12.5. Like I said, there's people out there who are kind of interested on what it's like to run one and how it differs from a 12 or a 10.5 or 11.5, 14.5, 16. It's just a little bit longer than a 10.5. Doesn't feel unwieldy or anything. Get a little more ballistics, and it is kind of the bastard length of AR15s because you're not getting much better than an 11.5, and you're just adding an inch. So, yeah. I don't know, give you guys a little breakdown on how I liked it so far. Run it like a carbine. Throw a dot on it. Throw a laser and a light on it. You're good to go. I'm really in the camp of having two setups at this point.
Go for it.
Have your 16 that you can reach out with. Have your magnified optic on that. Have a shorty that you can just run like a freaking carbine and get on target super fast. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. This is kind of me just rambling about my experience, but hopefully you guys got something out of it. A lot more cool content coming up. Stay tuned, guys.